I want to thank you for, in the littlest amount of time, knowing anyone, I have yet to come across another common, decent human being. I can only hope you know how precious you are, but so unconditionally giving to a stranger such as myself. Like you haven't an idea. And thank you for admiring my parenting, and I only wish to be as great as a person as I am a mom. So, so today's gonna be a story time. You know, I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Today, I haven't seen you guys in a while, and you know, ever since my last NF video, I've just been regrouping myself back together. I've been really double checking in with myself because, like I said, when I listen to NF, he makes me like just reevaluate myself and rethink and recheck in with myself and check in with my brain and check in with the storage and all that stuff. And I think long story short, this is just a story I need to let out of the storage box. Okay. So today is going to be a story time about an experience with a guy that I had on an app, not a dating app. This is one I've really been holding on to. You know, I've really been trying to be like, hey, you know, just let bygones be bygones. But it's something that is really for the record books, and if anything, a lesson for my fellow friends out there to not make the same mistakes as I. So where do I begin? Oh, so this is what was supposed to be my boyfriend. Closest picture I could get to him without revealing his identity. Yeah, isn't he cute? Just so cute. So cute. So, how this nice little story began. You know, not like any other story, because when is anything ever of mine like anybody else's story? Because I can't pick the normal ones, you know. It's a gift of mine, really. So one day, I was just on this app that I like to commonly use quite often for you know, live streams. There's this live stream app that I use, okay, and I've been using I've been using live stream apps for, you know, quite some time in my life, like since I was in middle school, alright? Alright. And you know, just one morning I went on this app, you know, called Live Me. I don't know if some of you have heard of it or not, but I think it's a pretty, at least decently well known of live streaming app. And you know, I woke up one morning, like, I really love like interacting like with people, like live streaming for people and like going on people's live streams, stuff like that. So I wake up, first thing I do when I wake up, I go onto this live stream app. I just go in, I just pop in. And you know, I'm dazed and confused. I literally just woke up, literally rolled over and said, gonna go on this Live Me app right now, this second. I just woke up, okay? And so in doing that, somehow I like, have you guys like ever had like just your iPad or your phone has been like sensitive to your fingers, and I feel like I like double tapped somehow, and then it just went to this person's live stream. And we're not gonna give him the name of Lucifer Morningstar because that's just very dramatic. It's very, you know, it's just a charming name, like he was, and then he was very sinful to say. I have issues. What are we gonna call him? No, we can't call him Satan, Jenny. He's not Satan. He's not that bad, you guys. I'm being dramatic. Just a little salty. Okay, we're gonna call him Seth. There we go. We're gonna call him Seth. Seth. That's gonna be your identity. Okay, Seth. Because I'm nice. Like that. Seth. Anywho, so I go and I click and I go onto this gentleman's page, and his name is Seth. Seth. And I notice that there's just this guy, and he's just sitting in a room, and he's just looking very anxious. And in the background, I heard mischief. You know, like some angrily yelling in the backgrounds. And thuds. I'm like, and I was just like woke up. I was like, boop, boop. What is happening to this person that I just randomly clicked on? Like, I was about to click out. But then I heard, like, you know, the mischief in the background, and I'm like, what is the mischief going on in the background? What is this? Why, you know? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm halfway awake and I'm intrigued. So, you know, the yelling gets louder and arguing, and he's like,
dude, like, can I help you? Can you calm down? Da da da.
And he's like trying to keep his fucking cool, clearly. But he's on live. I don't know. Hey, whatever. To each their own. I go on live for crazy things too. I don't know. Maybe not. Whatever. And so I stay, and I'm like, yo, like, over here, do not let negative people try to bring you down. Don't let drama fishermen hook you in. 'Cause I live around people who are like that quite often, day in and day out, you know. And I don't like to see other people go through that. I just, you know, it's just a human thing. Like, I know how like situations like that feel, and people are like, yeah, it's, you know, you get it. You get it. Okay. And I'm talking to this guy, and we're having a great, like, connection, you know, because I'm like typing like these positive things to him, you know, like, don't like let like those people bring you down, like don't let those people like try to affect you, because they're clearly going through something that's like they're projecting on you, and like don't like get sucked into that tornado, and like this whole like thing. I was just like, just, you know, trying to be there for him, and like we vibed with it, and he was just like, you know, like,
You're right. Like, yeah. Like,
and he started calming down, and he started like, you know, being okay, and he was like, turned out to be like, was this really cool and this really decent guy, and we had like a great like social connection, like from the start. Like we were like, it was very like easy to talk to like each other after that, because he was like, hey, how are you? Hi, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, you know, positivity, no negativity, only peace. Yeah, things and that, and those of such nature, you know. It was good. It was a good time. It was. But, so, where we are vibing, we're connecting, and then he goes to ask the question, you know, hey, where are you from? And I'm like, Narnia, because that's just, you know, my hometown. Representing, you know, because I'm quirky and cute like that. But, so, he asked me where I live, and then I'm like, oh, so I live in Denver, and he's like, no frickin' flippin' floppin' way. You live in Denver? I live in Denver. And we're like, whoa, we both live in Denver. Wait. And we're just like, dude, like, we need to like hang out. Like, cause we ended up talking the whole day. We had a great conversation. We talked and we talked and we talked and we talked, and then we were like, dude, we both live in the same area. Why don't we? Of course, link up. Yeah, sure. You know, I did. Don't shoot. Don't at me. Don't call me crazy. It's fine. Y'all think I'm crazy anyways. So I guess call me crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with this dude that I met online that's in my areas, and like he gives me like very good like energies. Like, I think this is like cool and like legit, and like no like trafficking of sorts. So I agree. We agree to meet up with each other, and we did. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We sure did. He picked me up. It was a great night. It was a great night. It was just, I was so open to meeting people and socializing with people. I have been kept in the house for months. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like cool, totally normal seeming guy. It's totally fine. Alright. I forgot your name. What is your name? Seth? I keep wanting to say Satan, but it's not Satan. Is it Seth? Can we just call him his name? No. Seth? Seth. You know, we could change his name up, you know? Why not? Seth. Rogan. I think it's Seth. Yeah. Seth. Anyhow, it's me and Seth. He picks me up. And he takes me to his house. And I'm with his other friend. And I'm vibing. I take that back. His friend, Arthur. His friend Arthur. I'm vibing with his friend Arthur. I'm vibing with Seth, you know? And because, like, I meet, you know, I get in the car, and it's totally cool. It's, like, just happy day. Like, just meeting people and just socializing gives me so much happiness. And, like, I really enjoy meeting new people. That is really exciting to me. And I get in, and I'm like, hey Seth, how are ya? You know, hey, hi. Tall man. Good eyes. God. Seth? Hi. God, what's his friend's name? Arthur? Hi, Arthur. Arthur. I'm like, Arthur, where are you from, Arthur? Arthur's like, I'm from Narnia. I'm like, Arthur, I'm from Narnia. I've never met anybody in my life to say the same thing that I say. And I was like, this must just be serendipity. You know, serendipity. Yeah. I was like, this night was like meant to, you know, I'm just like, I was really enjoying myself, you know, so far as I went. And then we went back to their house, and we stayed up all night painting glorious paintings of abstractive paintings of sorts that I have no idea how to paint anything at all, as I am no paint artiste in that way of any sorts. But I was like, you know, new experiences. Why not? Getting to know new people, connecting with each other, painting, like, some of my favorite things, like the most organic and simple things give me the most joy and the most happiness. And I was like, yeah, this is a grand old great time, you know? And surprisingly, this man's cats I was not allergic to, which is like a holy miracle. Honestly, truthfully, because that does not happen. That doesn't happen with me. I am deathly allergic to cats. I puff up like a balloon. Like, it is not cute. Oh my god. It's like an image of SpongeBob. It's not cute. Ugh. You know, like if I pet a cat and I touch my eyes, like, it's over. It is over. Stab me with an EpiPen. It's done. Party's over. Everybody goes home. You know, and this man's cats, I was not allergic to. And I was just like, what is this magic in the air? Like, I was like, I honestly didn't think anything of this guy more than, like, just a friend, you know. And of course, in the first day of meeting him, I'm not gonna think like, oh my god, you're the one. No, I was just like really enjoying myself as a human being and really appreciating the moment that I was in, and it was glorious. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. Yeah. You know, we have a great night. And they take me home. They take me home after this fun night of painting, and they get me home on time because I'm a mom and I need to be on time to get home to be a responsible human being, and so I was. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, like these guys respect me, that like of like my schedule and of like who I am as a human. And it was just like such a good night that I had no negative vibes from. Yeah. Then I go home, and then for the next several days we talk day and night and day, when the crickets were out at night, and then all night. Oh, what a mess. Damn it. And I really enjoyed this man's... I really enjoyed Seth's company, you know? You know, we just talked on video chat a lot. And so, after like couple weeks or so of talking, after meeting each other for the first time, well, he comes over again. And this time he came over to cook dinner for me. And I was like word. He was like, we could like cook and paint and smoke and it'll be just a grandiose time. And I was like, yeah, because we had talked to each other and I had told him that I actually like and appreciate and have a passion for culinary. And so he was like, yeah, we could totally like cook something and paint and you know, just have another good night. And I was like, yeah, let's do it, pal. Yeah. Yeah. And he comes over. And we're having a good time and we're cooking and you know, we're vibing once again. And we're like cooking and you know, he's just like being really nice and just really sweet and and then he like had like these terrible chronic pains that like interrupted him with various activities that he was trying to do within the kitchen of my household. And I didn't know what to think of it because I don't know what to do. I'm not a nurse. I don't know what to do when somebody's in pain, like here or like here or like here. He was having these pains and I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know what to think, if he was overreacting, if he was trying to put on a show, if he was sincerely in pain. I didn't, at that point, I didn't think anything like of his pain, because like, well, here's the thing, he did it the first night that we met too. He had like this pain and it was like very intense for him. And me just being a person in situations, I just take this situation as is. I accept the moment that's happening. I don't try to overthink it. And I just try to be in the moment and be like, okay, do what needs to happen in this situation step by step, minute by minute sort of thing. That's kind of how my brain works. That's kind of how I think. And so he had a little bit of pain that night, and his friend like helps him through it. And it was like this, just like these chronic pains and like these areas. And like he was kind of like explaining to me like how like no hospitals can have been able to help him with this, or have been able to like diagnose it and stuff. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that anyone's pain is faking, So I was just like, okay, like I don't know what to do. If there's anything I can do, I'm fucking here. So his friend helped him out the first night that we kind of hung out, and then the night that he was at my house, he kind of had the same situation, and like I really didn't know what to do in these moments, because from my perspective, what he was making it seem, as painful as it was for him, he was making it seem like it was that painful, then he should go to the hospital. So I was like, if it's really that painful and it's really that consistent, we should probably go to the ER. Like, and I totally understand, like, not having the money to go to the ER and, like, whatever, so on and so forth, and XYZ. I get that. But he was making it seem like it was something that he needed to go to the ER for. And so I was like, oh, okay, we should go to the ER. He was like, well, no, I don't want to, because, I want to really hang out with you tonight. And I was like, well, okay, I don't know. If you insist, I don't know, and I really enjoyed his company, but I really didn't know what to do. And I don't know, am I a bad person? Like, comment below, am I a bad person for, like, not taking it, just telling him to, like, shut up and get over, like, the moment of being in, like, each other's presence, and each other's presence isn't more important than the health, because I think that's something I should have said. Now I'm regretting this. Okay, is it my fault? I don't, no. Anyway. Gonna take another sip for the neighbors who think I'm crazy. Hey. What's up? Live YouTube show in my room. Fucking love making a spectacle of myself. I love it.